welcome to Midday Update. Coming up are the top stories for the day. Artificial intelligence pioneer Geoffrey Hinton, often dubbed the godfather of AI, has quit Google as he attempts to shed more light on what he says are the many dangers of the technology, free of any employment restrictions. Hinton said Monday on Twitter that he left the giant company so that he could talk about the dangers of AI without considering how this impacts Google, denying that he left to freely criticize his former employer. Hinton's resignation comes amid growing fears in the field of AI regarding the strides taken within the technology throughout the past year and the dangers they pose to humanity. So what is it that he actually fears? That's coming up in our special segment. Moving on to the next story, a man was arrested after he approached the gates of Buckingham Palace and threw a number of items suspected to be shotgun cartridges into the palace grounds on Tuesday evening, the Metropolitan Police said in a statement. According to the Metropolitan Police, the man was arrested on suspicion of possession of an offensive weapon after a knife was recovered from him. The police said that he was not in possession of any firearm. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar held a telephone conversation with Saudi Arabia's counterpart Faisal bin Farhan bin Abdullah and discussed aspects of enhancing bilateral coordination on many issues of common concern and intensifying the efforts of the two countries in laying the foundations for international peace and security. The fifth India-Kuwait Foreign Office consultations were held on Tuesday in New Delhi, according to an official release of the Ministry of External Affairs. The Indian delegation was led by Vipul, Joint Secretary Gulf, Ministry of External Affairs. Ambassador Sami Isa Johar Hayat, Assistant Foreign Minister for Asia Affairs of Kuwait, headed the Kuwaiti delegation. Ambassadors from both countries and officials from other ministries also participated in the consultation. Afghan girls have turned to madrasas or religious schools to learn the religious sciences since the country closed the schools for girls above the 6th grade, sources reported. Despite repeated requests of the Taliban for opening schools for girls in Afghanistan, the de facto authorities have remained tight-lipped on the situation. In order to study religious sciences, 18-year-old Mubashira, who is currently in the 12th grade, is enrolled in a madrasa. She claimed that after other schools turned her away, she had no option but to get enrolled in a madrasa or a religious school. The warring parties in Sudan have agreed to the 7-day truce, South Sudan's foreign ministry in Juba said in an official statement on Tuesday. We've got more on that coming up in our special segment. Now moving on to sports news. Arsenal found their way back to the top of the Premier League after surpassing their arch rivals Chelsea by 3-1 in a North London derby on Wednesday. Martin Odegaard scored a brace in the first half. His first goal came in the 18th minute of the match and his second goal came in the 31st minute, taking his goal tally to 14 goals for this Premier League season. The Norwegian got the Man of the Match award for his performance as well. Brazilian striker Gabriel Jesus asserted Arsenal's dominance with a finish from inside the 6-yard box. With a lead of 3-0 at halftime, Arsenal took the game away from Chelsea's hands. And in some local news, the Food Safety and Quality Centre issued a clarification regarding what was circulated on social media regarding the withdrawal of La White curry noodles made in Malaysia and Indomie's special chicken flavor noodles made in Indonesia in some countries due to the presence of high percentage of ethylene oxide. The centre said that the aforementioned products were not imported into the Sultanate of Oman. Similar products are subject to conformity procedures according to approved standard specifications during inspections at border crossings. Those were the top stories for the day. For more updates, stay tuned and keep watching TTV.
You've just heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.